Hey guys, how we doing? Today we're gonna shoot some spitballs at somebody. You ready?
Do I like the fact that we complain about every single thing, generally speaking, that's out? No, I wish I could just enjoy things again. I'm not the one that decided to destroy our entertainment. All of these psychopaths that are intertwined in the entertainment industry did. I know it seems like we've had a lot of wins recently, and we have. And the culture has significant.
I wish I could just enjoy things again. Professor Snape is black. I can't enjoy things anymore. Look, anytime there's somebody other than a white straight male that I secretly want to fuck on TV, I throw a fit and I can't enjoy it. I'm a 50-year-old man and I just can't enjoy anything anymore. Oh my god, a black actor in a show about wizards? A black mermaid? What are we doing? That win, by the way, is Snow White failing because dipshit here doesn't understand numbers. So this is one of the members of Geeks and Gamers. I've already shot spitballs at him before. His entire content is bitching about black actors in Hollywood, white actresses. He's done 20 videos on Snow White. He's a 50-year-old grown man whose content is bitching about anybody other than a white male being on TV. So, basically, he's making this video after making a video, bitching about the new show. Professor Snape is apparently going to be played by a black character. Let me show you that.
Huge news out of the world of Harry Potter. Snape will be black. Black Snape moan is a thing, ladies and gentlemen. And this has been speculated upon for several months now. So the backlash has been astronomical. And now it's hitting an entirely new level. So this announcement with an iconic character like Snape, I think the blowback is going to be huge. And I think we're just at the beginning of this. HBO's known about this. As I said, they've known about this for several months because the rumors have been out there. So they've been prepping for it. So they're going to get all of everyone's racist, everyone's this, everyone's that, whatever. But I do think this is going to be a huge problem because as many people said, even like Gary from Nerdrotic said, hey, if this is done right, if this series is done right, it could be one of the biggest series ever because it's Harry Potter. And from what I understand, they even said that, hey, the movies didn't tell the complete story. There's a lot of nuance and a lot of details that we would like to explore within this series. And we want to honor the source material. And they've already abandoned that. And I don't think fans are going to stand by and allow this. This is going to be a huge, huge blowback on them. And it's going to elevate the culture war.
I just really can't imagine having such a privileged life, never had to deal with anything in life, that this is what upsets you, that this is what ruined your day. Now, we're talking about a show that has to do with wizards, and we're whining because a character is black. Keep in mind, out of the thousands of videos this guy has made, he's never once spoke up whenever whitewashing happens. Why would you? But the reason why I find this clip is so funny is because, well, J.K. Rowling is a known, transphobic asshole. So she got pushback for that. So I thought to myself after seeing that video, wait a minute, you're bitching about this character being black and don't want this show to make any money, but wouldn't you want it to make money since the creator of the show is a transphobic fucking idiot just like yourself? And then check out the next clip.
Pedro Pascal calls out J.K. Rowling for heinous loser behavior for anti-trans views. Now, Pedro Pascal, very passionate about this, maybe because he has a brother who's now pretending to be his sister. Maybe that's why he's so, really adamant about these things. And in this video, Tariq Ralph, he puts out this video just all over J.K. Rowling and advocating that people boycott the show. Don't watch the show. Don't go to Universal. Don't buy a single Harry Potter thing ever. It's time to tell these corporations that transphobia loses money. Pascal is punk. Pedro Pascal, awful, disgusting. Is exactly right. Heinous loser behavior. So he is there agreeing with somebody who is telling people to boycott this HBO show.
You mean like how you pretend to be a man, Mr. Fivehead? So now we're against the show losing money all of a sudden because we didn't think that far ahead. Fucking Neanderthals. Yes, they're two different people, but they work for the same channel. I want you to understand what I just showed you. One video is bitching, saying we're in a war against this show because it replaced a white actor with a black actor, and the next video is literally saying we're for this show because J.K. Rowling is transphobic. Also, I just want to point out, dude looks like every other dipshit that's been on trial for raping 16-year-olds is literally sitting here talking about how it's pretend to be trans. I think that's interesting coming from a guy like you that can't grow a full fucking beard. I mean, can you make up your fucking minds? Which one is it? Do you want the show to succeed or do you not? Because in one video, you don't, because a black actor is playing a white character. But in the next video, you do, because your Neanderthal brain finally realized, oh wait, that's right. A transphobic person is going to profit off this. Actually, that equals good. That equals good. As long as it matches with my stance, that equals good. This is the dude that's best friends with the critical drinker, and that's some good critical thinking skills right there. But hey, I cuss too much, and that's so much worse. And look, does Disney give a fuck? No, they don't. They pretend like they do, but in reality, they had no problem being, on the side of misogyny and racism way back in the day, right? So, obviously, there is pondering and there is inclusiveness. This guy thinks that every case of inclusiveness is pondering, and it's not. Maybe replacing Professor Snape as a black character, you could consider pondering. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Disney is just trying to do whatever makes the masses happy. That's a valid point. But when you fucking can't make up your mind about what the fuck you want to succeed and what not to succeed, because on one hand, well, this character is being turned black, so I hate it. But wait a minute, I just realized the author's transphobic, so I do want it to. Like, you're making it very clear that you don't care about the message. You don't care about pondering or inclusiveness. You're just a bigoted asshat that has nothing better to do but bitch and moan, dude. And Black Snake Moan was actually a good movie, by the way. But I bet you were too focused on looking at the girl's tits to understand the point of that movie, by the way. Just a shit channel. Just a shit channel. Just does nothing but complain about that. And then, like I said, when whitewashing happens, he's nowhere to be seen. Yes, I do think it is a problem that Disney pretends to care instead of actually caring. Like, when a black person is on TV or a gay person is on TV, you shouldn't even think about it. You shouldn't, they should just be included. It shouldn't be, we need a gay character in here and need a black character in here and put them in there just to make that target demographic happy. I agree with that. You shouldn't change the art just to make a demographic happy. But I think we've gotten to the point with Disney where we are at the point where it's just inclusiveness at this point. Who fucking cares? Who cares, dude? Professor Snape is black. If that is something that as a 50-year-old man gets under your skin, my God, you have lived a privileged life. No wonder you look like you literally... First of all, you don't look like you have a wife. There's no goddamn way. She's either locked in a dungeon down in the fucking basement or she's in a grave somewhere. Secondly, you don't look like you have kids. I doubt you've gotten your willy wet except for anybody other than your cousin. And by God, if you do have kids and one's a daughter, Why don't you just go ahead and tell her that you'll hate it if you see her on TV one day? And thirdly, make up your minds. Are you against the show or not? Like 20 videos about Snow White as a grown man is a little bit ridiculous. Don't you think? Just a little bit. That's why I opened with the, do you think I enjoy sitting here and complaining? Because he's obviously getting pushback. You do. You do enjoy it. And the last Geeks and Gamers video I made, you sat here throwing a fit that Sam is now Captain America and that he didn't earn it when he so totally did. You're just a fucking idiot. You can't make Bucky Captain America. That wouldn't work. Like, this channel and the Critical Drinker are dedicated to review bombing shows that they don't like, that they don't even watch because of stupid shit like this. Oh my god, the mythological land of mermaids, the mermaid's black. The mythological land of wizards, one of the wizards is black now. Oh my god, that's the most unbelievable part of that. I just love that they didn't think, because the third video I showed you was like 20 videos after the Snape one. So it took them that long to figure out that, wait a minute, we're actually for this show because the author is going to profit and she's transphobic. So yes, we like it now. We're okay with it. We're willing to overlook it. So much for giving a fuck about pondering, right? Like, if that was your actual message, going to call out pondering versus inclusivity, I would be for it. But you're not. You don't care. You don't care about either of those things. You just care that the movie doesn't have black people in it, or doesn't have gay people in it, or doesn't go against your views. You're a fucking idiot. Please don't reproduce. Like, he even mentions being at war. Like, at war with what? Again, you don't care about inclusiveness or pondering. You just care that a black person's on TV. You literally just did a 180. Yes, I know it was two different people, but it's the same channel. You do not care. So what's the war? Is it to only have inclusiveness instead of pondering? No, it's not. It's to make sure that there's nobody other than a straight white male, because that's what you're attracted to on TV. You projecting buffoon. God, please don't be like this guy. Actually make some sense, dude. Because, again, you could have a valid point, but you don't. I wonder if this guy says the N-word off screen. Probably not.